Alright folks, hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. My name is Leader Grev, and today I'm doing something of a different video. I'm not used to making these kind of videos because frankly I've never made a video like this. But it's something that it caught my attention, and while I don't think I can really do justice to this topic, it's something I wanted to talk about. A viewer of mine and server member asked that I make a video in memorial of a friend of his who died in a car accident. The kid's name was Michael. He's actually my namesake. And a couple things, this caught my attention for a couple of reasons. First of all, I didn't know the kid very well. We had communicated on YouTube a couple times. We had spoken about his videos, stuff like that, but nothing really in particular. I didn't know him too well. I don't like talk to him on Skype or anything, but the fact that somebody was, I guess, willing to approach me about a topic so out of my element and trusted me with doing something like this was really humbling, kind of touching. The next reason is this whole memorial and how it's all built. If you look, there are signs all over here left by server members. Michael, you will not be forgotten. May the Schwartz be with you. Forever you will be in our hearts. Things like that. Wonderful, often trying to... basically, really nice things were written by a community of people who never knew the person, the subject, Michael, who never even knew the person who built the memorial, who asked for this video. A community of pretty much complete strangers got together to pay their respects to someone, and that's pretty impressive. I'm definitely impressed with what the people on the server did. Finally, I kind of wanted to talk about death myself a bit, and I don't know Michael. I don't know Panzer Grenadier, so I don't really have a specific say or hand in the topic, but I did want to talk about death a bit. Now, I don't really think I can do this topic justice specifically for that reason. I don't know Michael. I don't know who he was, or I don't know his story. I don't have anything to say about Michael in particular, but I do have a message for the person who asked me to make this video. And it's that death is, however painful, a learning experience. I know I'd absolutely hate it if I lost a friend, and I've been lucky enough not to have that thing around me. The closest I've ever had to a death among my friends is when my friend's sister died, and even that completely just tore me apart for the day and for a while afterwards. And I didn't even know his sister very well. But it is a learning experience, and I'll try to explain why as best I can. Like I said, I haven't thought this through very well, and I can't really do justice to the topic, but because I haven't had the experience to do that. But for example, when Steve Jobs died, I know it's not the best example because it's not a family member, it's not someone I knew personally, and I'm very, very lucky to not have had these sort of problems in my own family. But when Steve Jobs died, I was pretty upset, to put it lightly, because he was very much an inspiration to me. But what's interesting is that until he died, I had never really, I guess, focused so much on him and on his mantra and on his ideas. I saw him as an inspiration, but I never really followed through on it. I wasn't living the ideas that I should have been or wish I could have been. And then when he died, I thought, well, you know, here's this guy who was living by these ideals that were fairly inspirational, that I looked up to, and it was sort of a wake-up call, like, why haven't I been doing this whole thing right? Why haven't I been living the way the people who inspire me do? Why haven't I been living up to those ideas, to those ideals that I really respect? So I'll say this much. When you think about Michael, don't think about that he's dead. Think about how he lived, and think about the better parts of that, and think, you know what? If there's anything take his good traits and say, you know what, I want to emulate those because he brought something to the world that I didn't, and he's taught me certain things that I couldn't have learned otherwise, and use that to grow as a person. And that's really the most I can say. Like I said, I can't do much justice to this topic. We were going to do something extravagant, like a time lapse, but even there, I wasn't even sure where the balance between something mourning and something respectful was. I just wasn't sure how to pull something like this off. It's not a topic I've dealt with, thankfully. So, just think about that. Keep that in mind, and think about how you're living and who you're looking up to, and remember the people you've got around you. Basically, it sounds quite cliched, but it's definitely something to live by. So, thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.